Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
And I'm Amabel.
And Amabel's still here, too. We're playing more puzzle games here for Steam Next Fest. And it turns out Carcinization comes for the video games as well. Crab Time is now. Welcome to Sandy's Great Escape. How do I make it? There we go.
I like the little hands on the head.
That was just not audible. I couldn't make sense of any of that. Okay, so it looks like we have two environments available to us here.
The little hands are on top of the head.
It was just little, yeah, well, it's claws, right?
Yeah, it was so cute.
You want them up, because that way they're out of the way of the scuttling.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sandy's Great Escape. Yeah, we should probably view the tutorial. I think that's fair. Meet Sandy, the clawtastic explorer and star of the show. Amabel, did you write this game?
No.
It has a vibe. Okay.
Wait,
Sandy's
what?
goal is to reach the victory gate of every level. Sandy is no ordinary crab. He can cheat death and even rewind time. Pretty slick. Press the pause button to bring up additional menus. There's a dictionary. See various controls and mechanics. Okay, the movement is pretty simple. The controls are straightforward. Press the rewind button to learn how to undo your moves. Okay, just spacebar. Press the mechanics tab to learn about new mechanics. Press the respawner icon to learn more. This is maybe the tutorial's a little bit too in-depth. It's like, here's how to click on a button. You'll discover new mechanics over time. Okay, so Sandy respawns here when he dies. Stepping on a new respawner deactivates the former one. So there's checkpointing. Okay.
Okay.
Bring Sandy close to the victory gate to open it and step inside to finish the level. Boxes and shells act the same and can be pushed to solve puzzles. You can push multiple in a chain and use them to traverse water. Okay. And also we have gates. Act as walls and prevent pushables and projectiles from passing. So there are projectiles. Gates can be switched on or off. Yeah, buttons. Okay, you finished the tutorial. I like how pleased it is.
Yeah. I like the wavy text. It's very good.
Sandy's Great Escape is meant to be played leisurely. Don't forget to take breaks. Yeah, okay.
Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Sandy. Somehow we managed it. Unlocked crab fact. Carcinization is the term for when a crustacean evolves into a true crab form. Okay, and so it is counting our moves. Like, we're getting a coin for completion, and then there's a move threshold, and then there's a tighter move threshold.
Okay.
And we kicked the crap out of both of them due to being amazing. I had to say, I don't really want to take credit. It was Sandy who did it, mostly. Okay. They really want me to go check this out. What's up with skull tiles? One-use tiles that kill Sandy and produce a shell. Oh, it actually is a little bit like that game I was talking about in the last episode, which I looked up between episodes and remembered is called Life Goes On. So we're going to put the crate on the button so that we can activate the murder tile. We're going to push our empty shell onto this thing. How do we get the other... Okay. That's nice. They actually have a symbol on top of them that tells you which button they're linked to.
Yeah, that's good.
That's very handy. 53 moves. Hold on a second. You have to get all 3 coins if you want your crab fact. Everybody knows that. It just makes sense. How can you have your crab fact if you haven't finished your coins? A group of crabs is called a cast. See, I like the fact that this game positions knowledge as the most critical currency.
I thought a cast was a group of hipsters. Because podcasts, that's the joke I made.
Anyway. Okay, so this will allow me to get this other thing here onto the green button, and then we can push you back onto the blue button. There we go. It's like a Sokoban. I've played video games before. But the thing is, like the crab fact, though.
Crab fact.
But like, what about the crab fact? Zoinks. I'm trying to figure out, like, how efficiently can I do this? I guess this is a lot fewer total steps to achieve placement. I wonder, actually. That was good enough. Sandy is actually quite a great baker, running a secret side hustle cake decorating business called Crab Cakes. That is a critical crab fact. Hold on, I want to see something.
Okay.
Yes, of course it is. So, right, the buttons are down right now. If I press right here, do I hold the button down? And does that mean I can cross this thing? No, okay, when it comes up, it kills us. Fair enough. That was all I wanted to know. Let us continue forward. Beach beams. New entry on lasers. Lasers are deadly beams that kill Sandy on contact while leaving a shell behind. Walls and pushables, such as the shell, can stop the beam. Alright. Let's get a little grim out here. Alright, hit the thing exactly directly on. Some crabs, like the hermit crab, are considered false crabs, as they have large abdomens and fewer legs. I don't think we should judge them. Amabel.
Yeah, that feels like...
Are you ready to spin to win?
Yes.
What are we doing? Oh. We need skins. Obviously, this is of critical import. I like the tactility of that. You actually do have to hold the down button for long enough. Okay, I'll be the amethyst crab. So there's like a little skin gachapon, and if that's the only thing the coins are used for, if they're not about progression, they're just for cosmetic purposes. I actually really like that.
What's the gachapon?
It's a particular style of vending machine. It's most common in Japan. Basically like capsule toys, like closed box capsule toy kind of thing. Sandy cannot swim and dies on contact with water and does not leave a shell behind. Sandy can use boxes and shells to create a bridge, but if you're going to get a shell, you got to get it somewhere else. Like here. But when I push this in the water, yep, it is going to re-shellify me. Fancy Sandy exclusively drinks Earl Grey tea. I don't think crabs should drink tea. Personally.
No. And here's my hot take. Earl Grey tea is not very good. Give me a good breakfast tea, an English breakfast, an Irish breakfast. Earl Grey? No.
Oh no, I Sokoban myself. What a fool.
What is Sokoban?
It's a particular style of block pushing puzzle.
Oh, okay.
The problem is we have to be very careful here because we can't move these boxes away from walls and stuff. Like once I've pressed a box adjacent to a wall, it lives adjacent to that wall forevermore.
Yeah.
So see, like this is a classic problem. How do we get the box off the wall? And the answer is we literally can't. Despite the fact that that button's right there, we're going to have to go find a spot where there is a box that is available to us.
I think it's really charming when it switched sides, the way the character kind of flips like a piece of paper.
Yeah, that is a very charming little effect. The Japanese spider crab can live for over 100 years. So obviously this is a puzzle game, and new entry, holes. Obviously this is a puzzle game. It's going to be quite linear. At the moment where you have decided you're definitely behind the game, it might behoove you to stop, stop watching. And I just mentioned that because I imagine this game has already sold itself to some number of people in the audience. I want to make sure people are getting to play the game for themselves and not just getting sucked into our incredible banter.
Or alternatively, they can keep the video running and turn off the audio so that, your metrics or something? Are metrics a thing?
Yeah,
I don't know how YouTube works.
I guess. Listen,
I feel like they should watch the video all the way.
Sure.
But maybe not just don't see it or listen to it if you've already gonna buy the game.
Holes are bottomless pits. Pushables that fall in will disappear. Sandy dies when falling into the hole and does not leave a shell behind.
This is why you need a flared base.
It would have to be so flared. Okay, do we have... So there's a green button over here. Gonna have to create a shell. Oh, see, this was foolishness. Hold on. I'm embarrassed by my placement of that shell. What a terrible move. Because, we're gonna have to put a shell here either. Why would I not just start with that? Why, Amabel? Does anyone know why I do anything, really? And if so, could they tell me? Oh, we've earned enough coins for a new skin. Wow, 44 moves. All right, hold on. Let me get a new skin. This will inspire me.
Okay.
So inspire me to get it right. What do we get?
Oh,
it's beautiful. Yeah, what a winner. All right, hold on. We can get this. 44. What is the easy thing that I'm missing here? Because that's like a lot of... this has to happen. And then we have to get... Right, but look at this. I'm already at 39. Oh, well, I should die. That's what it is. I see it. I get it. If I'm really trying to maximize, why would I walk all that distance back? I get it. And then we dive in a hole. Yep. Okay. Important lessons. The level's called Falling Down. I should probably pay attention to that. Sandy's coffee of choice is a cinnamon-steeped cup of cold brew. How much caffeine does this crab consume?
Yeah. Also, I would maybe this is me being a stick in the mud.
Okay.
But I would like more of the crab facts to not be about this specific crab.
Okay, the crabs in general. Or other notable crabs. I would take that too.
Yeah, okay.
Keys can be picked up by Sandy and used to unlock a key gate. Keys will follow Sandy across the map, even through death. Such loyalty. I'm trying to figure out, what are we even... So once we have... Very, very inconvenient. Once we've turned that down, and now I can create a shell. Yeah. That lets me get these. And then I need 2 crates to bridge the water gap over here. Wow, 109 moves to the 78 that was Let me just listen. Yeah. I don't have to be such a stickler on all of them, but
we want those crab facts.
But I do want my crab facts. So we'll just do this now because we know we're going to need it there later. There's no way to avoid dying here, right?
I don't think so.
It is slow and inconvenient, but... Oh no! That's okay, I can rewind time. Hey, you know who didn't grab the thing?
Oh.
I restarted instead of just going back because I'm looking at the step counter and just trying to figure this out. It feels...
Yeah.
Okay, if I put 2 crates on this, then I can get all the way to this part without dying.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But I think it's going to leave me a crate short later. Right, because now I have to get 2 crates into the water there, or a shell, and...
What if you had pushed the shell up for that? Oh no, it wouldn't have, because you need that laser out of the way.
I mean, that creates another object.
You're still not getting the
Yeah.
crab back though. It's a little better.
This is faster, but you're right. It is not crab fact worthy. Is there a way to do this without going back so much? We spend a lot of time like because we're gonna have to put a shell down there. We're gonna have to put some kind of pushable down there to get on that button. That's not negotiable. This feels pretty efficient. And now we have the ability to simply die. But now there's no way to get up there and create the bridge without like a huge amount of walking, right?
So if we rewind it to where before we died.
Well, it doesn't help us because, like, right at this point, even if we've already moved the boxes, at this point we still have to walk over to the space left of the shell. So I don't think we actually get any efficiency out of pushing the boxes earlier.
Okay, so if we had pushed that shell up before we went to get the key, or did we do that?
No.
Yeah, if we had done that first. So you push the thing over on the button, and now go get the key, and now just head over to.
Yeah, you're right. This
created the shell.
Yes, this cuts a whole trip off of. You're absolutely right. Thank you very much, Amabel. And that is fact worthy. Crab fact number 11: crabs can communicate by waving or drumming their pincers.
Oh, that's delightful.
They can certainly communicate to me that they are adorable by doing that, and I encourage them to do so. Conveyors. Hey, conveyors. I bet I have an idea how these work. But like the critical part is probably that standing on a conveyor while it moves you around doesn't count as a move, right?
Probably. I like how quickly stuff is unfolding with this demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fall in a hole. So let me push this onto the belt. It gets stuck there. I mean, this is cool. There we go. And with that shell in place, now we won't get deposited out here. Easy. Well, it's an easy one. Sand bubbler crabs leave little balls of sand behind when fleeing.
When feeding.
When feeding. When fleeing. I don't know what's the... You know, we're doing a lot of running here. I think that it has crab exercise on my mind. What am I trying to do? It feels like we would just... Oh, I see what I'm trying to do. We need to put boxes in these two spaces so that we can't get pushed by that belt there. But we're gonna wanna... Yeah, I need to go through here and get this out of the way first. Hold on. Yeah, it's actually one step faster to just step on the belt up there. All right, so we push this to here. That gets where it needs to go, and then we just do the same thing with this one. Easy.
Hooray!
We've unlocked the Jammin' Jungle, and also another skin. Sandy still hasn't figured out what he is escaping from. You know, that's a fair point. The motivation for us is just like, always go forward, right?
Yeah.
But diegetically, Sandy himself probably needs more justification. It is hard for me to imagine we're going to get a skin that I'm going to want to wear more than the boxing gloves. Definitely not Sandy. I am in disguise. I'm voting
good,
boxing
but
gloves.
it's not punching gloves.
Yeah. Punchy is the way. So we have unlocked the next area. But let's just keep at it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on this one we're gonna need to stack up a bunch of boxes to prevent things from sliding down here. Wait. Okay, I have a very hard time going back one step. It's really easy to go back two. All right, so I want to do these at the same time. Again, just really trying hard to optimize everything.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we need to... Oh, once that box is down there on the bottom, I can't get it back up, right? So...
Not that I can see, no.
So we do actually only have these two boxes to figure things out with. There's no way to die in here, is there?
No.
Not a way that will leave a shell, anyway. Also, like, I can't get back off the button if I ever step on the button. Yeah, my plan had been to use the box on the green switch because we don't need it on the green switch anymore. But you cannot actually do that. Huh. Well... all of a sudden, I'm feeling a bit foolish.
I mean, we do need to, in order to get to the other boxes, we do need that green switch down.
Yeah.
So this part is right.
Oh, I see. I'm being I am being perhaps a little bit silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I optimize this bit? I guess it's like this, but I don't actually want to cross yet. We have to go back and get this thing now. Set it right here. It can form that part of the wall. There we go.
Oh.
How is 133? 133 is good enough. Sand crabs can only move backward. That's why we get to see Sandy's charming little face the whole time we're playing.
Yeah, that's good.
Jump pads. Crabs, famous for their jumping ability. Tiles that jump Sandy or a pushable in a direction over the tiles directly in front and onto a further tile. Okay, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Wait, how do I get this? Okay, well, I guess it's not a big deal because... Oh, that's a problem, though. I need to not push it up against the wall. Well, if I'm just gonna die, I can die a step earlier in that process.
Yay!
Swimming crabs have modified paddle-like back legs that propel them through the water.
See, this is the good shit right here. These crab attacks.
Oh, Annabelle, we're finding some new crab technology. Teleporters immediately transport Sandy or a pushable object to its matching colored teleporter within the level. If a pushable object rests atop the other teleporter, the entry direction determines the resulting push. That's kind of interesting. So in theory, you should be appearing inside of it, but whatever. I'm not going to argue with the science of these teleporters. Alright, very simple puzzle just to introduce you to the teleporters and make sure you get that direction thing. Sandy hasn't figured out how to put his claws down and stop dancing.
Okay, that's
Well, I think it's probably it's this music. But also, crabs are just naturally party animals. They're the ones. They're the ones that you're talking about when you talk about party animals. Alright, so we push this over to there. Nope. So I think I did it in a less efficient way there, because traditionally we've been like 3 or 4 moves ahead of the coin threshold. The vampire crab is known for its bright red or purple coloration.
Well, that's neat.
Well, let's see if we can be a vampire crab. It's... I do love the noisemaker. The noisemaker that you are just constantly rocking. Crabs breathe air, right? They have lungs. They would be able to operate a noisemaker. Okay, well...
They also swim, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's just, listen.
And this crab does not swim. That feels... not great.
Okay, judgmental. I mean, I'm sure we're supposed to create shells. It's not immediately obvious to me what for. Where does this go? Okay, to the opposite corner. This is a little tricky, right? They want to make it awkward for us to deliver the box. Okay, there we go. Now we've got something held down, although it's interesting to note that it is not... So it's being toggled by this, right? So if I push... If I get... So there's nothing on this switch, then that is open. Unfortunately, if there's nothing on the switch, then I also can't get over to the teleporter to the left. That's not what I meant to do. So we could create a... Alright, what if at the very beginning here... Well, never mind. That won't work. I was going to say, what if at the very beginning when we make the bodies, we push them into the water to the south to form a bridge? But the answer is I cannot get north of these bodies. That's like kind of the whole thing. Yeah, until we get the blue switches toggled, all we could do with these is push them into a corner. This thing with the pluses is challenging.
Oh.
You got something?
Yeah, so I think once you get that red switch down, does that not also bring down the red switch by that one crab?
Oh, it does.
So if we just die, we'll show up where that is.
Yes, you're right. The thing that keeps escaping me, the part that I'm not good with yet, is the dying and respawning on purpose.
Well, yeah, because you're good at video games. You're not used to doing that.
Okay. So that teleported up there. All right, but I don't want to enter that teleporter from that side. I think this is good, but then we have to do this differently. Trying to figure out, do I want to do anything in particular with this box? I guess there's not really a reason not to do that. Then we die, and we go over here to use the teleporter to reach this side with the things down so that I can enter the switch from here, pushing our dead body onto the blue button.
And then you die again.
Grab the key. And then I need... to untoggle the blue and the red. Oh, but I can't use this teleporter anymore. That's a problem. Because if we can untoggle the blue and the red, I can walk past the thing at the top right there and get to the key gate. I guess there's no way to untoggle that red from the position it's in now either.
Yeah.
Huh. How are you supposed to complete this? Oh, you know what? Will this jump me over? No, it will not jump me over. The jump pad there does not get you over top of the bollard. Well. So of the things that are holding down buttons, only the blue is even theoretically editable. Because the other ones are all completely in corners, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not in a corner. It's next to a pit.
Oh.
That's absolutely undoable. Okay. And that allows me to just walk right into here.
Yeah.
Okay, and 116 was exactly our threshold. Frog Sandy likes to sit on lily pads and meditate. So wait, are we to understand that the different costumes? I'm assuming that there's a Frog Sandy outfit. Are we to understand that the different costumes do not represent Sandy dressed up differently, but in fact wholly different crabs? That's incredible. What a revelation. Okay, and with that, we have completed this area. Let's have a look at the Jammin' Jungle, shall we? There is what looks like a wintry area over here and some kind of underground mining themed region. Welcome to the jungle. They've got cracks. Doesn't really sound all that much fun to me. Cracks are tiles that break in a stepwise pattern when sandy or pushables step onto them. They start at different stages and act as holes once fully broken. Okay. So they are multi-state, and you advance them a step every time you touch them.
Okay.
I didn't really think through how I was going to manipulate this once I did that.
Yeah. I can tell.
Thank you. The thing is, I do need to push it through. Well, maybe we could do a push through here. Presumably we can walk on the lily pads. Okay, we'd have to push something onto that switch.
Another shell.
Yeah. This shell, presumably. Actually, no. So sorry, we don't want to move this shell at all. This shell is where it needs to be. Trying to figure out how much stuff we can afford to lose here. I think I can just move across the middle and we're fine.
Yeah, looks good.
Well, good is relative. I think I'm just gonna press on for the moment.
Okay.
Oh no!
What?
It's an evil Sandy. Evil Sandy mimics the opposite inputs of Sandy and can interact with mechanics like Sandy does. So, evil seems strong. It seems like basically this person is Sandy's mind-controlled helper.
Yeah, but doing things in reverse.
Which, as we all know, is evil. Interesting. Okay, so we have to have evil Sandy be responsible for the blue button. So we want to get you on this button, put you in a position where you can't really move horizontally. And then how are you supposed to? Because when I press down here, he's going to press up. And he's not going to move. And then he's trapped in there once the red pillar is toggled. So that's no good, right? Ah, no, I can step to the side here and let him out. All right, then you just have to deal with the mirrored inputs. So I can press right. Wow, that really backed up. Holy hell. Okay, good enough. And exactly on the crab fact. Nico Sandy has an affinity for laser. Well, yes, I would imagine so.
Why? What is a Nico?
Nico it means cat.
Oh. I'm learning so much.
Yep, critical crab facts like the Japanese word for cat. All right, Baller Sandy is not bad.
Still not as good as Punchy.
I can get behind it though. I can see where they're coming from. Okay, double trouble. Evil Sandy is not getting out of there. So we want to... What do I want to do with this box? Am I trying to get this box over there? Because, like, Evil Sandy is going to need the shell in order to get the key. But what would we need this box for? Doesn't seem valuable. Okay, trying to just play Sandy now. It's a little weird with the controls reversed. Okay, so when Evil Sandy grabs the key, it goes to me immediately. Evil Sandy is under my command. And yeah, that red box didn't end up being used for anything. Holy crow. I did a lot of screwing around before I figured out sort of like the premise of the level.
Yeah.
Let's see if we just run this efficiently one time. Let's see what that looks like. Really trying to minimize the number of like small mistakes I make here. So I think we want to step up to there. Can you tell my brain is not quite in this like backwards movement thing?
Yeah.
All right, push this to here. Then I need you to stand there. I can safely press up to the switch. You can walk this way and grab the thing, and then I just leave, and Evil Sandy gets violently unmade by the raising of the pillar. And that's exactly on the worst score. So I'm missing something.
It's probably something with the box. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. It's definitely got to do with the box.
I like that though. I like that there are basically a solution and then a better solution.
Yeah.
I don't know how many puzzle games do that, where they give you 2 ways to solve a puzzle, but...
And then some kind of like extra cosmetic or something reward for doing it the second way. It's not, you know, it's not none. All right, what if we just go up and we get the box? Use this just to teleport home faster. Okay. Now I have the key. That was a lot faster.
Yeah.
Sandy's legs are extra bouncy, and he prefers to jump rather than scuttle. It seems like, yeah, his whole situation's kind of frozen.
Yeah.
Krabby see, Krabby do. All right, you know what? You know what, Amabel?
What?
We have a handful of levels left to go here. But like I say, you know, once you've watched somebody solve one of these games, you can't really work it out yourself. We're like 45 minutes in here. I think everybody gets what's going on.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'm just going to call it here.
Okay.
This one's a winner. We didn't need 45 minutes of gameplay to see that it is a winner, but it is nice to have it confirmed. This game seems absolutely rad. Let me go and check the store page real quick and see if they've got a proper release date. Oh, the 19th.
Oh, wow. That's very soon.
Yes, this game comes out in 5 days.
5?
It does not... That's what it says on Steam.
Wow.
Steam, you know, Steam does that computer rounding. 5 days and 23 hours is 5 days because it isn't 6 days. But you know, the 13th. You know when the 13th is. It's after the 12th. The 19th. The 19th, it's after the 18th. The other reason I wanted to stop is because I'm getting tired and my brain is... my brain's doing the thing. So, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, this was Sandy's Great Escape from what we know not to what we know not. But the journey seems to be an awful lot of fun. And also you get to play dress up with a cute crab.
Yep.
That's going to be it for us for today. When you come back next time, there's going to be something else. There are still more demos. There are so many more demos to look at. And we'll see you then.